Hey, my name is OD, also known as Old Directive, and I'm a music artist based out of Lincoln, North Carolina. I'm doing this one for Real Advantage Productions. It's a long, long road I'm heading. Don't know what side of the fence I'm getting. Cruising 85 down the middle lane. Looking out the window appears the same. I'll be keeping my head straight. Minute made to concentrate. Battling thoughts that circulate. Dreams too loud that won't deflate. Yeah, so deep. I'm doing this one for Real Advantage Productions. I've been staying in my lane, PTSD running through my brain. It ain't shit that they can change. Call up my friend Mary Jane, then VSOP came, taking shots like Novocaine. One more hit to numb the brain.
Yeah, we're here to talk about your song for We Know, here of OD, the Old Directive. And yeah, man, what did you want the people to take from We Know?
Well, I wanted the people to understand that it was just it was a slap in the face putting the title as We Know, because everybody has a daily struggle, everybody has the daily pressure, the daily grind, or whatever they want to call it. So I just kind of felt like if I'm naming it something, it's got to be We Know, because it was just it feels like redundant even making the song. So I can't really explain what I'm trying to say, if that makes any sense.
I was listening to it, I was vibing and everything, and you was doing your thing as always. Yeah, we see it's a long, long road. It's a long, long road, and how far it goes, only the Lord knows. I kind of messed with that flow a little bit, but yeah, it was pretty cool. It's a long road for a lot of things. A lot of people can interpret. A lot of people are going through different things, different struggles, and sometimes things don't happen right when we want it to happen. Sometimes, sometimes it's a long road. Sometimes, you got to have that patience. That's what life is about. Life's about having patience. I feel like that was some of the stuff you were saying. That's some of the stuff I took from it. Is that I got that kind of right?
Plain and simple, say the hook and keep the tempo. We both know it's a long, long road, and how far it goes, only the Lord knows. We both know it's a long, long road.
Yeah, because it's just and whenever you speak it out loud, it's just something that's like, oh yeah, we know.
For sure, for sure.
So in anybody's words, it's like a perfect example that in anybody's words, however you listen to that song, it's just like, well, we already know that. Like, but what's new?
Gotcha, gotcha. You know, um, I got the channel. Of course, you're on my channel right now for Real Advantage Productions. But yeah, but I got the YouTube channel. I watch a lot. I watch a lot of YouTube. I interact with people on YouTube and all that sort of stuff. We're gonna try to get some people to listen to your song. Let's try to get some people to write some comments on this interview and everything. But one thing I see on YouTube a lot, man, is a lot of people be out here talking about speaking stuff into existence. A lot of people talk about actualizing and speaking stuff into existence. And I keep my tongue's getting tied. Speaking stuff into existence. But have you ever heard about that? You're seeing any videos about that or heard about that? And what's your opinion on that? You think you can speak things and make it true, or what do you think?
I could definitely say that manifestation is real from my own standpoint. I have witnessed it firsthand. Whether it be me writing something that I didn't actually mean for it to happen, and it actually coming true and happening, or whether something happening and it inspires a new song. So, perfect example: a car burnt down, and problems they stack like flames. How they burn through the ceiling is kind of like the hook of the song. And basically, long story short, it's just like it was an inspiration of just like another life problem that people just don't even. It's like an undermined thing. The text messages from after the car burnt down were like, "Okay, well, are you still going to show up to work?" You know what I mean? Like,
Right, 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 right.
we need to know if we're gonna get somebody to fill your spot today or what's going on. It doesn't matter. Things keep going. You gotta
Life keeps happening, man. Life keeps happening, right?
yeah, but I can definitely say that manifestation is real. Whatever you grind out and you you put in the effort toward that thing that you want, then you definitely will see that change. I rode a bicycle every day, and now I ride a motorcycle. So it was weird, but every day I told myself, this is one of the last times I'm going to be riding this bike. It's one of the last times I'm going to be riding this bike. Like, I'm on to better days. Like, I know it. Like, this bike is just a test. It's just a trial. It's just something that makes me want to give up. Something that makes me want to quit. It's something that makes me want to stop doing what I'm doing just because I don't got it as good as the next person. And then now I ride a motorcycle everywhere I go now. And it's the best feeling, the most free feeling that I've ever felt in my life.
It's a long road, man, but
It's a long road.
you gotta be willing to travel it though.
You got to be willing to stick it through. If you stick it through, the station's there. You gotta keep grinding. You gotta dig through, and you gotta let the world know that this shit doesn't bother me. This is just another fucking day.